guys, welcome back to Book Talk with Meg. My name is Megan. For those of you who don't know, hi, welcome, hope you stick around. If you decide to, do not forget to click the subscribe button down below. It'll notify you when I upload new videos. Today I am here with an unboxing, which I tried to film, so all the books are out of the boxes now, so it's technically just a haul of Bookoutlet books I purchased during the Booktoberfest, which was a 15% off all books promotion. Without further ado, let's hop on in. Just a little bit of a side note before we get started. I did change my uploading schedules. Sundays will be for weekly vlogs, Tuesdays will be for book reviews, and Fridays for whatever else I feel like filming. So I split my book haul in two, one being the category of contemporary books and the other ones for fantasy and other genres. So without further ado, I'm gonna pick the first book off of my pile, and that is My New Crush Gave to Me by Shanine Petroff. And basically this is a book about Christmas, which, if you guys didn't know, I will be participating in a bunch of Christmas readathons, so I'm trying to get a few more holiday books to get myself in the holiday spirits and to be able to participate in those readathons. This book follows the main character, Charlie, and Charlie has this little boy that she likes, and she's kind of like, I want you for Christmas. And I think it's a story about that maybe not going exactly as planned, or the boy not turning out to be exactly what she wanted. And I think it's going to be funny, a little bit quirky, and that's all I know about it, so we'll just move on. The next book I have is the first out of two books by this author, and that is The Chaos of Standing Still by Jessica Brody. Again, with the holiday books. This book is more of a New Year's theme book, which follows two main characters, which I believe have like this interaction in an airport. I could be completely wrong. And one of her main characters has this message on her phone that she will never open, and I believe it was a message that her friend sent her before that friend passed away, and she kind of like exchanged phones by accident with this other boy, and it's them trying to find each other in the airport and that kind of thing. I think it's going to turn into a romance book, and I'm very excited for this one. I've heard a lot of great things. The next book I have is No Filter by Oral Collins. I'm sorry if that's not how you pronounce the name of the author. I should have looked it up before filming for like the third time. This book is about our main character named Emerald, and she is the kind of person who has this like picture perfect Instagram and social media where her life kind of looks perfect until it really is not, and she is sent to live with her grandmother for a while on this island in Ireland. I'm still having a hard time saying that. It's like a tongue twister for me. And I think that there might be a little bit of romance, but I especially like this concept for the social media aspect and presenting it as a metaphor with like life with no filters. Maybe she's gonna learn about being her true self while visiting her grandma, and the setting of Ireland really makes my heart happy. So the next book I have is From Twinkle with Love by Sandia Manon. From what I understand from this book, our main character is into like arts and photography and filmography, and basically this boy that she finds cute, or this boy, I don't know if she's like interested in him or not, asks her if she wants to be a part of a midnight summer filming festival, and she has the chance to produce a film. Obviously there has to be a love interest, and this is more of a diverse read because it does have people who, if I'm not mistaken, are from an Indian culture. I could be totally wrong, but I think that's what I'm understanding from this, and what from Dimple Met Rishi, which is the same author, but I'm not 100% sure. If you guys can tell me in the comments, I'd greatly appreciate it. The next book I have is The Summer of Sloane by Erin L. Schneider. I can never remember that author's name, and this is the kind of book that you want to read when you have like a winter blues where you wish it was summer, and it's already my case because it's already cold here in Canada. And basically this book is about a girl who, I think she goes on vacation to Hawaii. Her hometown is actually Seattle, where she leaves her boyfriend behind, and she thinks she's going to have this flirty summer texting with her boyfriend and enjoying herself, and something obviously is bound to happen. I mostly picked this up for the cover, and because I feel like it's right up my alley. Not a lot of people talk about this book, which makes it better. I like going into books that don't have a lot of hype because it helps me form my own opinion instead of relying on those of others. The next book I have is my other book by Jessica Brody, and that is In Some Other Life, where our main character had two choices to make education-wise. One, going to a local high school or college or something like that, with her boyfriend and the other going to this prestigious academy, she decides to follow her boyfriend and is happy with her choice until she finds her boyfriend cheating on her with her best friend, and so she kind of wonders if she made a mistake, which she will soon discover because the next day she is transported to that academy and her life is completely different. I can't wait to see this. Sounds kind of like Freaky Friday to me, which I always enjoy, and I think this is going to be just a lot of fun. Maybe not the most inspiring read ever, but definitely something I'm going to enjoy. Love and Love, Love and Love. I keep saying that. Love and Luck by Jenna Evans Walsh is another book set in Ireland, and basically this time we follow our main character Addie, who was gone to Ireland for one of her relatives' weddings, and she is not feeling well. I think she is heartbroken and something happened in her hometown that her brother won't let her forget, and she is very like blue and sad until she finds this book, Ireland for the Heartbroken, and I think this is like an adventure. This kind of reminds me of like the kind of cheesy movie I like to watch on a Friday night. So again, very excited for this one. She is the author of Love and Gelato. Count how many times I say excited in this video. Like, obviously I'm excited I bought these books. I should really learn new adjectives that I can use in my videos. The next book I have is Songs About a Girl by Chris Russell. This is the first book in a trilogy that highly reminds me of The Heartbreakers by Ali Novak, which is my little fangirl heart really enjoys. This book, very similar premise, a girl, a boy band, drama, and I do own the second book as well. These books I think were in Zoella's book club picks or something of the sorts. They were very hard to find. I don't know why, but I found it. I want to read it. I'm super excited about this. I am one to really love anything that's like a music romance, like Abby Glynne's Breathe, the first book in her CB series, Heartbreakers, and hopefully I enjoy this. I really want to make a video talking about like what kind of books you can read if you enjoy that too, because I feel like they're sometimes hard to come by and I think it could be useful, so let me know if you want that kind of video. Another book I'm super excited for is The Whole Thing Together by Anne Brashard. If you guys didn't know, I have loved The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants by her. I have the movies, I have read the books so many times when I was younger, and I still love to read them during the summertime. This is her only other release except Three Willows that I am excited to read. This is like following two different characters, Sasha and Ray, and they're supposed to like live very similar lives, but they are not connected, and I don't know if they meet or it's because of like the cottage they're renting or I don't know what, but it sounds super intriguing, very contemporary like, and I want to read this soon because I feel like I'm highly going to enjoy this and I am super excited. I hope it doesn't disappoint because this book has not been getting the best reviews ever. The only kind of adult contemporary is Come Back to Me by Mila Gray. This is a military romance following our main character Jessica and her brother's best friend, and it's kind of like a forbidden romance with a military twist to it. I can't talk today, guys, I'm sorry. And again, I have her two other books and they look really good. This was like $1.89, so I couldn't resist getting that one even though it doesn't match my hardbacks. We're on to the fantasy pile. The first book I have on that pile is A Reign of Shadows by Sophie Jordan, which I didn't know more about the two first times I filmed this. I still don't know what it's about. I don't know if it's a fairy tale retelling or just a fantasy book. I know it's part of a series, I think, and that's all I can tell you guys. I never really like to know what I'm getting into with fantasy books because I feel like I don't want to know. Like, I just want to get the story and read it and follow as I go, and I don't want to complicate myself. Kind of the same I don't know vibes for this one. This is Forest of a Thousand Lanterns by Julie C. Dow. I think the second book is coming out or has come out or something of the sorts. This is a Rise of the Empress novel, and basically this is like a Asian book, I believe, and I think it has to do with like mythology, and I don't know, guys. I'll leave the Goodreads link to all the books I don't really know down below if I can find them. Please don't hate me. I'm just showing you the books I bought. I haven't read them yet, so it's hard to know. Another book I have is The Reader, which is the book 1 of the Sea of Ink and Gold by Tracy Chi. This book is about a girl who I think is like kind of like in survival mode. I'm not too sure why, and she used to be with her friend and they lived in the forest until her friend is kidnapped, and that little friend of ours, who was, I believe, her main character, yeah, is Sephia, and basically she is on her own. What's gonna happen? I don't know. Gotta read it to find out. But I'm really happy. I wanted this book in a hardcover, but I didn't want to pay a obnoxious price because I'm not sure I'm going to love it. But this was $5. Next book I have is Given to the Sea by Mindy McGinnis, and I know a little bit about this one. This one is about the story concept of someone has to give themselves to the sea in order for peace to be restored on their land, and our main character is supposed to be given to the sea, but she needs to produce a child before, and I don't think she wants to produce a child, and then we follow other sets of characters as well. This is again the first in a series, which I am very intrigued about. I also have Rebel of the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton. This is again a first book in the series. This is a book, I think it has to do with like mystical creatures, maybe set in a desert, and that's all I know about it. I know a lot of people have loved this book, and I have been really intrigued about this book for a really long time. So I decided to bite the bullet and get this book, and hopefully I'm not disappointed. As you may have seen by this haul, I'm looking for a lot of new series to read because I am getting bored of the series I am reading right now, and I think I'm just reading standalones because I can't seem to click and connect with a series that I care enough of the characters and the plot and the world for. So hopefully in one of those I can find something I enjoy. The last book I have in my haul is Flame in the Mist by Renee Ahdieh, and you may say, don't you already have this book? To which I would answer, yes I do. I do own the paperback edition, which I absolutely hate. I hate the cover of the paperback, and I can't believe they switched the hardbacks to look like these. I really wish they continued with these covers, which I really enjoy. The only thing I know about this is that it is a Mulan-ish retelling, very loosely based from what I've heard, and it sounds like a kick-ass book about a kick-ass female, and that is what I want, ladies and gentlemen. I want some female empowerment in some really crazy books, which I am like on the edge of my seat reading at 2 a.m. kind of feeling, you know? That's what I'm looking for in these books. So that's it for my haul. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please do not forget to subscribe, and I have been weekly vlogging, so if you want to check those out, I will link my previous vlog in the down bar, and I will link it up here. And you guys have a wonderful end to your day. Happy reading, guys!